Peace. Welcome to Ladyscorpius Tarot. I'm your host, Ladyscorpius. Today we'll be reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2025. This will be a 3-card general reading. So take the message that resonates, leave the rest behind. As always, if you guys would like to see what's going on personally in your life, you may book a reading on my website, ladyscorpiustarot.com, as well as check out my products on there, you guys. And yeah, shout out to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. And let's hop into this reading. Once again, this is a general 3-card reading. So we're going to go ahead and be using my Kipper deck and see what's going on. And then we're going to, of course, use tarot to clarify. So let's get into it, Aries. Hope all y'all have been well and enjoying these hot summer days. Because it's been hot in Maryland, okay? Today is 100 degrees. It's crazy. Alright, let's see what's going on. Hold on, before we do that, I gotta put my charger on 1 second. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Universal Spirit, Angels, and Guides, and Master Gods and Goddesses, Angels, Ancestors, give me messages for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2025. Spirit, I ask for you to give messages out of love, light, and clarity for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and North Node for the month of June 2025. Spirit, what do you have for my Aries? No. What's coming towards them? 3 cards only. For my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2025. Give me 2 more cards for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2025. Spirit, 2 more cards for Aries. Give me 2 more cards for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, you got a lot of cards coming out. Give me 2 more cards for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2025. Spirit, what would you like them to know? Alright. Okay. So we got an extra card that popped out, so I'm just going to give it to y'all. We got 4 cards on the board. That's what Spirit wants. So that's what Spirit gets. Alright. That's what Spirit wants for my Aries. So let's go ahead and get into it. The overall energy, the overall energy we have is number 86, bondage. We got number 86, bondage, Aries. So, I mean, hold on, y'all. Let me move this to the side, all this stuff right here. Alright, so I feel like for the month of June, you could be feeling stuck. You could be feeling trapped. You know, you could be feeling like bound to somebody or a certain situation or something, alright? You know, trapped, bound, stuck, feel like you can't move, you're feeling restricted. So for the month of June, something is restricting you, something is holding you back, something is creating a blockage, something's creating some type of bondage. And you just feel like you're in a space of not knowing which direction to go or feeling stuck where you're at or complacent. Alright, for some of you guys, that's what I'm hearing. So let's get into it. The first card we have is number 9, change. Number 9, change. The second card we have is number 48, manipulation. The third card we have is number 22, trusted. And then the fourth card we have is obsession. Alright, we have obsession here. So I do feel like, you know, with this as the overall energy, bondage, and then you have change, manipulation, trusted, obsession, I feel like for some of you guys, you might be going through a lot of changes. Alright, whether this is a relationship, job, just life in general, you're going through a lot of changes, and whatever you're going through, whatever situation you're in, is causing you guys to feel stuck, bonded, and trapped. All right, but you are wanting a change. You know, you wanting a change for the better. You're wanting things to progress. Maybe some things have changed or been modified or altered in your life. Whether this is like your relationship, maybe your job, whatever this is for some of you guys, but something feels like a shift. All right, but I do feel like whoever you're connected to, whoever you're dealing with, someone is creating a lot of manipulation. Somebody's playing a lot of manipulation games. Rather, this is you with the person you're connected to, Aries. Someone's manipulating the situation. So some type of change is happening, but it's causing someone to manipulate the situation. So maybe you might even feel like, if this is a partnership for some of you guys, you might feel like your person is trying to control a situation and keep you stuck and bound, or somebody is being influenced in some type of way. So this could be you feeling like, you know, something is influencing you, or someone can be influencing you, someone can be manipulating you. All right, or it could be a situation where it feels like manipulation is involved. All right, for some of you guys. But I do feel like whatever this is, you're feeling like somebody's being clever or unfair, getting away with shit, you know. And for some of you guys, it's almost like this could be somebody that you could have trusted, you know, in the past, or to this day you might still feel like you have some form of trust, or you know, you're feeling like this. Maybe it could be a change in the trust. Maybe the trust has been broken because this person's still being manipulative. All right, because we have number 22 here. So you know, trusting is about being valid, being accurate. You know, some of you guys might be dealing with somebody that work in law enforcement. Doesn't have to be, or might have to work a blue collar job, white collar job. Excuse me. But I just feel like, yeah, it's some type of change in the trust. All right, because someone is being manipulative, and also I feel like it's some type of obsession going on. All right. So whatever the situation, maybe you could be obsessing over a person if they're manipulating you, because maybe you feel a shift or a change and you're feeling like stuck and trapped, and maybe you truly don't trust the situation, or this could be vice versa. All right. But with the obsession being here, you could be obsessed with these thoughts, preoccupying yourself with these thoughts about this change and whatever's going on behind closed doors, or you know, this could be somebody obsessed with you. All right, so either you could be obsessed over somebody, or you could be having obsessive intrusive thoughts, or vice versa. Someone can be obsessed over you and having a lot of intrusive thoughts about you. So some of you guys could be obsessing over something or someone. All right, but we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it and see what's going on, because it's a lot of different energy here. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and tap into change. Universal Spirit, Angels, Son of God, the Master Gods and Goddesses. Clarify change. Why is this here for my Aries for the month of June 2025? Let's give it 3 cards. Shuffle. All right, why is change here for Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2025? Why is change here? What do they need to change, or what will be changing in my Aries life? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2025. Clarify change. Number 9. Why is change here? All right. Okay. So we have the Fool card, Aries energy. So this is your energy. You're in your energy. We have the King of Pentacles here, and then we have the Four of Swords. So it could, for some of you guys, this could be a change to like you wanting a change. So this could be a change in maybe this could be job related for some of you guys. For some of you guys, it's like you're wanting a new beginning. You're wanting to change. You're wanting a fresh start with the Fool card here. You know, it's like a new beginning. You guys want to take a leap of faith, or need to be in that free spirited energy and being, you know, even some of you guys may even be a little spontaneous about changing things about your life, you know, because you feel like, you know, you don't know. Even if you make this change, you might not be sure what direction it's going to lead you to, but you're just willing to make it because you're tired of feeling bondage and stuck and trapped. Rather, this is like a job, like I said, for some of you guys, or a connection, relationship, or a situation that you're in. All right, but like I said, we have the Four of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles here. So this is about like changing your security. So some of you guys could have a change, or wanting to make a change to your security, you know, your stability, your living situation. Maybe for some of you guys, this could also be a relationship or marriage for some of you guys, because the King of Pentacles is a married man. All right, but if not, this is like a lot of you guys are wanting to be more disciplined with your finances, your abundance. You know, you're wanting change. You want more money. You want to manifest even more money. All right, for some of you guys, this could, like I said, it could be very much work related for some of you guys, but I feel like you're in contemplation mode. So some of you guys could just be trying to figure out how to make this change, what direction you need to go in, you know. Maybe some of you guys, you need to get some rest and recuperate. For some of you guys, I'm seeing some type of ailment. So this could be you guys needing to go to a doctor, or having some type of ailment, a medical procedure, or something like a body. It's something wrong with your body. So please make sure you're taking care of your health and you're getting adequate sleep, because I do feel like some of you guys are needing to rest and relax. You have a lot on your mind. You're trying to make changes. It's like you could be going through a lot right now mentally, you know, a lot of contemplation. So you could be contemplating how to move forward, how to get out of this bondage, get out of feeling stuck, trapped, and bound to your situation, your circumstances, whether this is your living situation, your job, or relationship. All right, clarify and change. Why is this here for my Aries for the month of June 2025? You had a card that popped out. Yeah, Ace of Swords, the truth. So some of you guys are trying to, like, you will be awakening to the truth. You could be having a breakthrough this month. All right, mental clarity about a situation, or how you gonna make this move, or what you need to do. Some type of truth can come in as well. With the Ace of Cups, we also have new love coming in for some of you guys, or this can just be an overflow of self-love. But with the Ace of Cups here, this is like love coming in for you, love flowing in, compassion. Somebody that's compassionate. Spirit is trying to offer you love, compassion, creativity, overwhelming emotions. All right, trying to offer you something new. Here's a change coming in. So it could be also a change to a relationship dynamic. Maybe you might even met somebody that, you know, maybe you were bound to somebody in your past and you met somebody new and you want to take a leap of faith, but it's like you have to cut something out, you know, to go towards this new love. All right, you need to make forward movement, but you know, it might also hurt someone with the Three of Swords for some of you guys. All right, and for others of you, this could be a new job, a new opportunity to be overwhelmed, like, and very happy. And if this is something coming in, like a job that you love, I just feel like maybe it might really hurt if you was at a job for so long. Maybe you was invested into a career or a job that you was there for a long time, but you wasn't happy with what you were making. Okay, so maybe some of you guys are like, fuck it, I can't do this no more, I need to change, and some new opportunity came in, and you got to speak your truth to your supervisor or boss or whatever, and it's going to hurt them because maybe you've been there for a long time. Maybe you are a trusted person, but they were manipulating you financially. All right. That's for a small group of you guys, but for the most part, I mean, I do feel like for some of you guys, this could be a new love coming in with the Ace of Cups, and you might have to make you might have to contemplate on how you're gonna move forward with this change, and you might have to be honest with someone about something. All right, but yeah, I'm seeing a lot of different things. So let's go ahead and get into manipulation. Why is this manipulation here? Clarify manipulation for my Aries for the month of June 2025, Spirit. Why is manipulation here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June 2025, Spirit? Clarify manipulation, Spirit. Why is this here? Ooh, we got the Lovers card. I told you, for some of you guys, it's a choice between two lovers. All right, so Gemini energy. Some of you guys could be connected to a Gemini. We also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here as well. All right, Aries energy. You could be connected to a fellow Aries, such as yourself. But with manipulation here, we have the Lovers card. Lovers is relationship. All right, that's two people that's merged as one, that see each other as, you know, divinely connected, divinely guided. You know, a deep spiritual connection. But also, it can be a choice between two people. And with the manipulation card here, I do feel like for some of you guys, you might have a choice between two lovers, or someone is keeping you as a choice and have a choice between you and someone else. So either you got a choice between two lovers and you're manipulating the situation, but I do feel like one person could be a divine partner, a loving union, something that was brought in from the Most High, a relationship that's going to hold value and be in alignment with you. But you got choices to make, Aries. If this is somebody else that you're connected, if you're connected to two people, you got choices to make. And for others of you with the Lovers card here and manipulation, you know, you could feel like your partner is manipulating you. You know, you could feel like your partner is manipulating you, and yes, you have a lot of love for this person, but it needs to be some type of change. All right, that's what you're calling it for, change and justice. Why is the manipulation card here for Aries for the month of June 2025? Why is the manipulation card? Ooh, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So some of you guys could be connected to a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could have a lot of love for this person, or just find this woman, this male or woman, very attractive, very beautiful. This person must have a lot of emotional intelligence because they're upright. This person has a lot of emotional security. They're calm, they're intuitive, they're compassionate, they're very beautiful, they're very nurturing and kind or sweet, or, you know, this person could have children, be a great mom, great dad. But I just feel like, yeah, you could be falling for a water sign right here, and then you have someone else on the end, and someone might feel like there's manipulation being involved, or, you know, you might feel bad for manipulating the situation, but you have a person here that you really like, but then you're holding on to something else, or this could be what's being done to you, Aries. So flip the roles as they may. You know, maybe you're dealing with a partner that's connected to a Gemini or a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and they manipulate the situation. You might have children with this person. You guys might be married. But I feel like there's a little bit of manipulation going on. Clarify manipulation. Some of you guys know you got to leave something behind. In order for you to get this change and have something new and not feel trapped and bonded and stuck in a situation, you know you got to be honest and leave something behind. Because this is the Three of Wands, so this represents the ships coming in. You guys planning for the future, expanding, preparing for something new. This could be an enterprise, you know. You foreseeing your future, but something got to get left behind. All right? Somebody got to leave something in the past in order for them to move forward. Why is the manipulation card here for my Aries? What's this? The Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is 9 of Wands. So we got the 9 of Wands here, you guys. So it's like some of you guys could be feeling like very defensive, or someone could be very defensive with you at this time because they may feel like you're manipulating the situation, Aries, if this is you. All right, this person does have a lot of love for you, but they feel like you're treating them as an option or treating them as a choice, or they feel some type of change or shift in the connection. Whether you guys are married or just in a relationship, a long-term relationship. But whatever this is, it's like Spirit is trying to find you guys to, you know, Spirit is trying to push you guys to go through some type of, whatever challenge this is. Spirit is wanting you to find the courage and the strength to persevere through these challenges and be persistent and be resilient through it. So some of you guys may even be feeling like the wounded warrior. You got to feel defensive, or the person you're connected to, they're feeling like the wounded warrior, defensive, like they've been through a lot with you, or, you know, or there's a lot going on so quickly, even if this is a new person. But I just feel like, you know, some of you guys are on guard, but you are protected. All right, so even if this is you, Aries, doing this to somebody, like this person that you're trying to manipulate is very protected. So it's only a matter of time before the truth gets revealed or something gets cut out. You know, so some type of change is going to happen. If you have two people, two lovers, two interests, someone got, and you feeling like strongly for another person or whatever, or you're gravitating to somebody else, but you still holding on to somebody else because you're afraid to be honest with them, you got to do it. Spirit is trying to push you towards that because it's going to be found out, and then it might just get a little crazy with the Session card being here. But with the Hangman here and the Two of Pentacles cutting the deck, you guys are juggling or trying to juggle two different people or two different things or too much shit at one time. All right, Spirit is trying to push you to see things from a different perspective. Maybe the new person that you're meeting is showing you a new perspective to things that you probably didn't realize. All right, or maybe this situation itself is showing you a different perspective to relationships, or just how this person is treating you, if this is being done to you, Aries. But I do feel like someone's either juggling you or you're juggling a lot right now, and Spirit is trying to say it's time for you guys to get balanced because this manipulation is throwing shit off. Some of you guys need to try to focus on adapting, being more adaptable, finding more balance, prioritizing what matters and what don't. You know, this can also be time management as well, even balancing out your emotions and shit. You know, but I do feel like it's time for you guys to let something go. Maybe Spirit is telling you to wake up, because right now you could be feeling very restricted. The Hangman and the Bondage card here is a double clarify for restriction. So you're feeling suspended, restricted. It's time for you to look at something in a different light, from a different viewpoint. It's time for you guys to let something go. And if that means sacrificing the situations for peace, clarity, and change, and the betterment of everyone, then you got to do that. All right. But I do feel like the Hermit card here, some of you guys could be connected to a Virgo. We have Pisces here with the Hangman. I do feel like some of you guys may not be speaking to somebody or not speaking to them as much. Or some of you guys just need to go inside yourself and make the best decision for yourself and do some soul searching and reflecting with the Hermit card, okay? All right? Because, I mean, for some of you guys, if you are married, you might feel like there's a lot of juggling going on and you're not too sure what's going on, but you feel a change. So that's why I trust it. Why I trust it here for my Aries for the month of June 2025. Why I trust it here. Why I trust it here for my Aries. Ooh, that came out. Page of Wands. Somebody trying to explore. So this could be maybe enthusiasm. You guys getting some type of good news or searching for some type of good news. You could have found out about some type of news. You could have discovered some shit about this person that you trusted. You know, maybe this person's being enthusiastic, sending messages to other people. You know, being too much of a free spirit. All right. Whoever you trusted, Aries, they was too much of a free spirit, or they're feeling like you're too much of a free spirit. You're too enthusiastic about certain shit. Maybe you're sending messages to multiple people, or Page of Wands is somebody they like to communicate. They like to take action. They like to discover shit. They learning a lot. So maybe somebody could have saw some type of messages about you getting to know somebody else. All right. Or vice versa. But I do feel like with that cutting the deck, we got the Tower card. And we have the Nine of Swords. So I feel like whatever you guys were trying to do and build, it was just like the foundation just wasn't built on a solid foundation. All right. So if you found out somebody was trying to build with somebody else, Aries, or if you were trying to build with someone new or build between two different people, it's just not a solid foundation. All right. It's not stable. And Spirit is going to have it come crumbling down. All right. This was some type of disaster that could be happening in the month of June. This could be some type of upheaval or a sudden change. And we have change here again. So you could feel a sudden change, a sudden shift. This is somebody who trusted you or somebody you trusted. And some type of revelation is here. All right, or some type of revelation will be revealed about some type of communication. Maybe somebody sending passionate messages elsewhere. You know, but we have that Nine of Swords. So either you or the person you're connected to is up in their head about shit. You know, somebody has a lot of intense anxiety. Someone can be feeling like a lot of mental despair. You know, sleepless nights. This could be nightmares for some people. Depression, anxiety, stress. So someone is fucking stressed out about this situation. A lot of manipulation going on, a lot of changes, sudden changes. Maybe somebody could have found out something. Some type of truth was revealed about a foundation that was not. Somebody was doing some shit in the foundation, manipulating the situation. Y'all know what it is. I do feel like with the Five of Swords, you could feel left out in the cold, or financially, you could be going through a financial crisis because spirits want you to wake up and focus on your abundance. You know what I'm saying? Your security and control and doing things the right way. You know what I'm saying? Not holding on to all these different things and juggling all these different things that's not serving you. Right? All right? And some of my Aries, you guys are dealing with a person that's doing this. They could be you could feel left out in the cold by this person. You could feel like this person is, you know, whatever insecurities that they have is causing an upheaval in your connection. You could feel like it's a financial loss or worry because this person could go through a lot of financial changes or ups and downs. All right? Or could be spending money carelessly. Could be spending money carelessly. You don't or could be going through a financial crisis. Don't have as much as you, Aries. So whoever you're dealing with, it's like they could feel, you know, you could feel like you have to do some soul searching or introspection about this person. This Hermit card keep coming up. Some of you guys are doing for Virgo. But I feel like a lot of you guys need to do some soul searching, introspection. And it's time for you guys to be alone. Just so you can clear your mind and find some type of inner guidance. You know, so some of you guys might even not want to speak to this person right now. Or the communication could be very slim. Because it's like, it's a lot going on, all right? It's a lot going on. And for some of you guys, a small group of you guys, if this is financial and this is work-related where you feel like a lot of manipulation is going on at work, I do feel like a new opportunity to make money will be here. A new job offer will come in. But you will have to make a decision to leave something behind. And you might be, you know, content where you at. When it comes to work, but Spirit says it's time to take a leap of faith and, you know, start a new beginning. For some of you guys, this is a change to your career, all right? But I feel like if you do change your career and, you know, this opportunity is going to come in, it's going to bring a lot of new financial opportunities towards you, and you're going to be very abundant. It's going to bring a lot of abundance in, you know. And for some of you guys, if this is a connection, you you'll be looking at the situation like, damn, we got married or we in a connection, you know, maybe you guys share a home together or bought a home, and it's like all this manipulation is coming out. You know, you could be finding this out with the Page of Swords. So you could have found out by like looking, spying, social media. Somebody was asking questions. Somebody was being nosy. Somebody was curious. You could be asking questions. Like, I just feel like you could be talking to somebody trying to figure out what's going on, ask some small questions, see if they trip themselves up, if they'll lie. And I feel like for some of you guys, this could be somebody you're married to. All right. Let's get another one. All right, let's see. Why is trusted here for my Aries for the month of June? Yeah, 4 cups. So somebody's not wanting to accept your offer, okay? It's like, if it's no trust, it's no us. Somebody could be very much contemplating, like, if they want to accept your offer. This could be you also reevaluating the offer that was given to you. So if you got options here, or if somebody's been having multiple options, because we got the 4 cups. So this is the third party. There's 3 people at the bottom. So you could be wanting somebody else or want to reunite with somebody else, and then have somebody right here trying to give you a love offer, and you don't want that. All right, so some of you guys, it could be them for Cancer, but I do feel like you're bored, you're discontent with the offer that's being made, but not realizing that, you know, you have opportunity to reunite with something else or someone new. And for others of you, I feel like if you've been trying to give love or attention or affection to this person and they've been rejecting you or whatever, it's because of this. Okay, it's because they could be definitely talking to somebody else. They could have fucked up the trust. They could be manipulating the situation. All right. You know, whatever you was trying to build with them is a lot of sudden changes that you will start to see. All right. If they've been trying to avoid, you know, the love or the offers or whatever this is. So some of you guys are contemplating reevaluating your offer. All right. Your love offer, or if you want to even invest or continue on with this person, this job, whatever this is. Take what resonates, you guys. Leave the rest behind. All right. Clarify obsession. Why's obsession here? Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. Somebody want to be single, all right? Somebody want to be single, or somebody's obsessed with being single. So even if you guys are dealing with somebody that you're married and they're doing this to you, this person could be obsessed with just moving like they're single or faking like they're single when every time they're in a connection. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be really preoccupied with the thoughts of just staying single, being to yourself, or whatever this is, because I mean you tired of maybe the bullshit that you got to go through in relationships, the fighting, the drama, the arguing, the third party here with the Five of Wands here. So this is a disagreement, competition, strife, tension, conflict. It's like, it's a lot of, you could be dealing with somebody that's either like have somebody obsessed with them and it's causing some type of rift in y'all connection, or you could be obsessed with somebody and it's causing some type of chaos, like to the point of like you could be obsessed with this person to the point where so you start arguments or fights with them because they're single, they're doing them, they're going after their wish fulfillments. Y'all take what resonates, but I feel like it's some type of competition here over some type of obsession, all right, or some type of intrusive thoughts. This could even you be overthinking shit, or just thinking about a lot of shit in your mind, and it ends up leading into an argument or a fight or disagreement, and it could be in reference to competition, tension, strifes, people in the background, too many people in y'all business, disagreements, and some of you guys are saying, fuck it, I want to be single, all right, because we got the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, so this could be a fight about somebody starting something new passionately, or hooking up with somebody passionately, or having sex. You could have found out somebody had sex behind your back with somebody. Look, take what resonates, Aries. This could be you could have dabbled off with somebody new and somebody found out about that shit, or you might just get obsessed after getting something from somebody and it fucked up and it caused a third party situation, all right. It could have fucked up a collaboration or a marriage or a team, because the Three of Points represents teamwork, you know, collaboration, somebody you in collaboration with, partnership. But sometimes three is a crowd, so this is three different people trying to collaborate together, you know. And for others of you, this is work related. You could have got into some fucking argument at work with your supervisor, obsessed, crazy ass supervisor, co-workers, whatever this is. But like I said, you got something new coming in that's you can be very excited about. There's a lot of good news coming in for you for work, and potential to start a new beginning and tap into your creativity and collaborate with people that's like-minded. But like I said, for others of you, some type of obsessed, crazy, stalker ass male or female that's coming into, that's causing a rift in your connection, your relationship, or whatever this is. Or you could be obsessed and it's causing arguments or drama between some type of partnership. It could be like somebody found out about some type of new passionate beginning hooked up. The male phallic is here, so this could have been like a sexual encounter for some of you guys. I don't know. And it could have been done within a marriage, and somebody was being sneaky as fuck. And some of my Aries, you guys could be getting psychic readings, or you could be very intuitive. But you could be keeping your cards close to your chest because you know some shit that's going on, but you ain't saying nothing right now. You wait for the perfect time to get out this bondage. Because I feel like whatever this was, with the Ten of Wands, this became obsessive. Maybe you obsessed with this motherfucker, and it's too much. It's too much of a burden. It's too much hard work. You're realizing it's too much stress. All right, it's causing you to feel fatigued and want to fuck out. You know, maybe you feel like you've done all you can do in this connection. All right, you had a lot of responsibility in this connection, or you took on most of the weight, carried most of the burdens. But now with that the Queen of Swords coming out and that Moon card, somebody could have found out about some type of secret or truth, and you got to make a decision. Either you or the person you're dealing with. Somebody got to make a decision, goddammit. Somebody got to make a decision to cut some shit out, because some type of secret will be revealed, or once it's revealed, someone's getting cut the hell out. All right, Moon card, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy here. So some of you guys could be connected to that, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I do feel like some type of fear or illusion is here. Somebody's getting a lot of, like, either it's you or your person. Someone feels a lot of anxiety, a lot of insecurities, a lot of thoughts, like, and there's a lot of secrets here. I see why, because there's a lot of secrets, and you could be wanting the truth, or somebody could be calling for the truth, and they're not getting a truthful answer from you, or you're not getting a truthful answer from them, and it's annoying. It's causing someone to feel stuck. All right, so but I feel like someone's going to get knocked off that karmic wheel regardless, with that Wheel of Fortune card here, and things are gonna start to move forward for you, Aries. But it might be at the detriment of letting somebody go and leaving somebody else behind, so you can start your new beginning. Because this is good karma coming in for you. Good luck at the karmic cycle that you got out of, that you learned from. This is you going towards your destiny now. This is a turning point in your life. All right, so this can happen within this year. You know, within the next year with some of you guys. You know, in the next 10 months, but I just see you guys need to make a change. You're feeling fucking stuck and trapped, and you're tired of it. All right, we got courthouse right there, in house. So some of you guys, ooh, karmic feminine and family. God damn it. So some of you guys are definitely married, and some of you guys, this is definitely surrounding a marriage. A karmic feminine, obsessive as karmic feminine got in the mix of it. Could have fucked up the family dynamic in this house, the stability. Some of you guys are calling for a fucking divorce. You don't want to be bonded and trapped and stuck with this person no more. All right. So that's what I have for my Aries. Let me know if it resonates. Leave a comment below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.